Oh my god, I got a good one. The most unusual place I've recorded music was in this rolling toolbox. So my brother and his old roommate lived in this house, and it was right when I started getting popping on Rapchat, and I needed a quiet place to like record music, and his roommate had this rolling toolbox, probably about this big, but it was like this deep. Lo and behold, I got in that son of a bitch, and I shut it, and I was in that thing recording music. I was in there, and I was recording off Rapchat. Pristine mix, no background noise ever. And I was just in there with the lid shut. I would hear like my brother and my brother's roommate come out smoking cigs, and I'm like, they don't know I'm in here. I could hear him like, where's Jake? And I'm like, I just said like, I'm like, oh, they're not gonna know where I am. I opened it, and my brother's roommate was like, what the f? Because he's out there, he threw a cigarette. I'm like, my bad. He's like, what are you doing in my toolbox? My name's Systovis AKA Stovey the Kid. I make trap music, hip hop, rap, and R&B. The most successful thing you can do in your life is learning to love yourself. That's the most important thing in the world. As a kid, I knew I was talented and gifted, but I never actually like told myself I could do it, like actually go in the industry. After like COVID hit, then I was like given that opportunity to just reflect on myself, to like kind of like lock down and see like what my talents were. And you know, like I was told like kind of conform to society and like get that degree and, you know, do the same old 9-to-5 bullshit. But like I kind of woke up, music was my calling. That was like the one thing that I could do without ever like being sad about it. Like the one thing that actually made me happy. I didn't want to like do anything else, like do what my parents wanted to do what society wanted to do what my friends wanted to do. I just wanted to make music. And after I learned that love and learned that passion for it, I mean, it was game over. I'm from Missouri, St. Louis, the Franklin County area. A little bit to the left of me is Kansas City, and that's where my biggest like inspirations come from. Strange music, Tech N9ne, Ritz, you know, Yelawolf. That's where like I pretty much learned like a lot of my music, like my approaches, like that fast choppa flow, and that the hard hitting like aggressive like hip hop beats, alternative beats. I never like knew that I could do it. Like I loved it a lot, but I never knew that I could actually go as fast as Ritz or like Yelawolf or Tech N9ne, and then now I can. It's just like, it's like so dope.
I've been like this, I write sick, I'm psychic, no psychic, and like it, I'll strike it, dislike me, indict me. Wanna fight me, you'll end up choking, have to see the Heimlich, cause I'm lit and timing, shining just like diamonds, we're rhyming, they grind me, go on and try me, you cannot confine me, and you cannot define me, go on, get behind me, this all by design, see, go on, open up your eyes, and then try some rising.
Actually, coming up, I have a feature with Ritz, and yeah, it's just one of my inspirations, so it's just like, it's, you know, it's life-changing. Artistic and musical influences and inspirations would have to be Ritz, Yelawolf, Tech N9ne, Tyler Yahweh, St. John, Post Malone. Post Malone, like, you can't like limit him. That's my favorite thing about Post Malone is he doesn't give a fuck. He speaks his mind and he speaks it in his own creative, artistic way. He stayed true to himself, and his message is do whatever the fuck you want to do and fuck society. I make music for the people that don't feel included. The people that don't really get the opportunity to tell anyone like what they really feel. I make music for the people that really just have had a hard time in life. I make music for the people that want to make music. They don't have a voice or they don't have anyone that cares for them. I make my music for them. The worst advice ever given to me: put out as much content as possible without caring about quality. When I first started, I was putting out anything and everything, that's trying to like build a fan base, like wanting people to like my music, and it was like shitty, shoddy shit. That is probably the worst advice because it hurts your credibility. You know, people aren't gonna trust you if they hear that shit. Best advice would have to be assets over liabilities. Probably about halfway through, I would try to like enter as many rap contests as possible, or like, you know, be as many platforms as possible, and I would focus all my energy on that rather than focus all my energy on getting a perfect mix with a featured artist that would stay on my Spotify for my lifetime. Assets over liabilities, like doing stuff that will benefit you in the long run versus, you know, in the now. You got to do it in the long run. The motto that I'd have to live by is, honestly, fuck society. I can't stand the stigmas and the stereotypes and just the prejudices and everything that comes along with society. The social classes, the amount of money people have to make, the skin colors and everything that comes with society. Like, just be willing to understand what other people have to say, where other people come from. Because when you do that, it just opens up so many different portals of opportunity to learn and to understand other people. My favorite lyric that I've ever written has to be, I've been fighting the cold, chilled to the bone. I do it all on my own, with no love ever shown. Look how far I've come, but I still feel numb. Most of the time I feel like I'm always on the run. Got nobody to call, I hope I don't fall. Feel like burning it all, right down to the ground. Melt the ice in my soul, cause I can't take the cold. It's freezing me in time. Why is this life of mine as cold as ice? The reason why that is my favorite lyric that I've ever written is because it still pertains to my life now. It's just been me alone in this music career. My support group from Rapchat, they're awesome. That's really all I've had. I've had my family now. They've kind of they realize how talented their brother or their son is now, but now it's hard to get that. That's the whole basis of those lyrics, is trying to convince people, that you're good enough. As long as you are happy doing what you love to do, you're successful. Fuck money, fuck pleasing other people, fuck everything else in the world but pleasing yourself. Success in the long run is learning to love yourself. That's the most important thing in the world. Rapchat has made me into the artist that I am today, and without it, I would not be that artist. Like I said, I started out rhyming words with words. I didn't know how to do anything, and I learned it all through the process of collaborating with other artists on Rapchat. Them being supportive of me, and me being supportive of them, and building a network, a solid community, and a family is the reason why I keep going. I don't think the app itself knows how much it's saved me from the darkest of times I've gone through. My favorite part about the Rapchat app is the people. I love every single one of them. They're my family. You're not better than anyone, you're just your own self. That's the way everyone should view artistry. There's never a competition with me. You can be your own self and I can be my own self. And I will adore you and I will respect you and I'll root you on to be your own fucking artist. And the people that look at it as competition, they're selfish and they got a point to prove, but I don't have a point to prove because I'm creating my own art in my own way and speaking to my own people.